welcome to this little corner on the internet. On Ladies Mental, I'm Nina, your host. I'm talking about minimalism and furthermore. And now today I cover the third part of 8 phases of minimalism. It is something that I want to keep awareness of what you're going through to achieve your minimalism, frugal, or whatever reason you want to accomplish of going in that path. It is also things that I want to cover, the mindset, what you're going through with each phase, such along with the challenges that the person might have to going to the next level. And that will be point number 5 and 6 today. Intentional living and a minimalistic way of living. So we're diving right in point number 5, intentional living. In this phase, people align everything with their personal values, goals, and long-term decisions. It is important that you redefine everything that you might have known before. It is the deeper intention in all of your phases, such as work, private, anything that will be included. You're redefining your decisions, your lifestyle. That's why you're going through that. It is the phase where you question everything that you do or you don't, why you're doing certain things, in particular that way. You're reflecting those things and also if they're serving you in the long run, if they're serving your New Year's resolution, where you want to go in that way. So it is the principle of finding meaningfulness in your life, giving it the meaning of living in the moment. You want to achieve that comfort, that greatness. And on top of that, you're also aligning your everyday activities to those separation. Are you wanting to them? Is there something that you can do to change it in a way that serves you better? It is all about your daily things, how you can optimize them, so to speak, and the mindset that comes along with this. You're questioning everything, as I said before. It is a process where you deeply go into yourself and question what you did before. It is that serving me still? Why do I keep doing that? It is a very hard process to reflect on yourself and be critical, see it a bit in a different perspective, and it can be hard sometimes to see in a third perspective if it's your own. But just going step by step in that intention, you're having an intention and a goal where you want to go, and that's driving you to that point where you want to achieve, where you have your long-term goals. And for me, I like to also say sometimes it's like a spiritual journey you're going through. You're letting your old self go. You're changing everything about it. And the next point is also the challenges that come along with it. It is very hard to navigate the social pressures of today's society. What is the norm of, if we're talking about stuff, what is normal, what amount of stuff is normal as a person to have. And it can be very critical if you're in the stage of redefining it to say more often no to certain events, activities, even time frames or goals you wanted to achieve in a certain time. They must be redefined, and that can be something that pressurizes you a lot. But don't be afraid of it. Just take it step by step. And when you're already in that intention, which this phase is all about, you can prioritize what you want to target first. And that also gives you strength of going not in multiple directions. You can guide yourself to a certain path where you want to go with. And that exactly hits the point of celebrating your progresses. We're not here at all of making a race. It is a journey. It can take time. We might have to go a few steps back, stay there for a while and go further. But that shouldn't keep you for not trying it. Yeah, so that's the intentional living part. I'm moving on to point number 6. In the minimalistic way, you already establish rules and most of the decluttering is done. You don't have to do that anymore. It's not the target anymore. All the other phases you went through before did that for you. So now it's more of keeping the foundation that you've built for yourself. It is and also being intentional of your next acquisitions. You're getting the stuff, some things that go out, some things that you don't want to bring in anymore, because you have to find now your values, your long-term decisions that serves within you. With the rules and systems that you've created for yourself, you can be consistent. And by the time when you're in that phase, you know yourself which little corners or which are not your strength. And there you have to be very kind, like where you see yourself still struggling, getting tempted to do certain decisions that you want to change. Be kind to yourself. If you already have the minimalistic way, but you're getting tempted sometimes to buy certain things, don't kill yourself for that. Don't blame yourself. Just being aware, and that you are already aware why or you shouldn't do it, that can help you to see your visions in the long run, to see them further. Now, so what does that phase bring then the mindset with? The mindset of this phase is, do I want to keep something? Is that decision that I've made good? Can I optimize it? And also it can be, don't spending time with certain people, certain activities. You're no longer tempted to say yes just out of politeness. You're sticking to what serves you, where you want to drive and put your energy towards, where you want to spread that creativity in any place that you feel safe to. And the mindset I often see in myself when I was in that phase is, you're more than okay with what you have. The desire of consumption is fading, or yeah, it changed so much, that consumerism or the pressure from the society that you are perfectly fine with what you have. There's nothing more that you need to buy, nothing more to bring in. You have a filled cup of water that you're happy with. It nourishes you, you can control it, it is steady and settled. Where do we find now challenges in here? The challenges in here is to keep what you've built. As I said, you might be tempted to get something, you step over your boundaries or things that you shouldn't do, but you come back to it. You have the ability to reflect so well that you can work with that mistake, if you want to so call it, or yeah, journey. You're training yourself and developing a training for yourself, and you're the trainer. That can take time. But if you're struggling, what I also did is asking someone else that might be going in that direction, looking up for people on YouTube, which is a great platform to know what they're going through. And with that, challenge, it can give you the drive to go further and see where you can develop yourself. So that's what I have to say for point number 6. But something that I want to extend for both phases is you're practicing so much gratefulness of having your own decision. You take value in the empty space you have created, or you will create even more in your home, in your heart, in your mind, in that spiritual way itself, or however you want to define that now for you. But it is the treasure of experience, the now, the moment, the little moments that give you that joy, the spark. And if you have reached this phase, you shifted a lot. And I'm questioning you now. What is something that you are so grateful for that you have achieved in the last month? Something towards the goal of minimalism, or another goal that is winded within. Let me know in the comment. And I'm grateful for your time, and we'll see us the next time on this little corner on Ladies Mental. Thank you so much. I would appreciate if you give a subscription, a like, or even comment that question that I just asked you now. Thank you so much. Bye.